Awesome. We are live. Tyler and Greg here, popping on a little bit early to give you guys a moment to pop on the live video. And we are going to hit the ground running at 12. And I'm going to get the video pulled up on my phone so I can see you guys' comments. And I'm going to turn the volume down. Perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's almost that time. So we're going to we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We're going to hit the ground running at 12. And it is 12 o'clock right now. What's up, everyone? It's Tyler and Greg here. Welcome to day one of the Make Internet Marketing Simple Challenge. We are so excited, and we are going to get this party started. So we're live. We're pumped. Let's get this party started. For those of you who are going live with us right now, give us a hashtag live down below in the comments. And that's so that we can have fun, so that we can see who's tuning in. And for those of you who catch on the replay, when you tune in, drop a hashtag replay right now as you are tuning in. We know that a lot of you guys are going to be catching this on the replay. People are on different schedules. They're all over the world in different time zones with different activities and all that kind of thing. So we know that catching it on the replay is super important. And we want to see that you're catching it on the replay because we'll see your comments in real time. So interact with us throughout the video, just like you're tuning in live. Pretend that it's live and join in. Now, we've got slides, we've got notes. We want to make sure that we can squeeze every single drop and every single ounce of value out of this week. So don't fall asleep, right? Because that's what happens when we go to class and we sit down and those slides come on, right? We start to nod off. So don't do that. We're going to have a lot of fun. Our slides are fun, and they're going to help you see what we are trying to show you this week. And so I got you guys pulled up here. It's day one, your true competition. We are so excited. We've got a fun and awesome week in store, and it kicks off today, day one, with your true competition. And just really quick, this is day one, but there's a couple of things so far in the challenge. So first of all of you guys get the Mims Masterclass as a free bonus for joining the challenge. There's a link to it in Guide 1. Go grab it, which leads us to the next thing, the welcome video in Guide 1. There's a welcome video pinned at the very top of the group. If you haven't already watched it, watch it. It walks you through Guide 1, and all those steps are in Guide 1. And right now, if you don't know where Guide 1 is or even what Guide 1 is, then watch the welcome video. It's all there. We walk you through it so that we can hit the ground running, okay? Now, the meet and greet. We want to hear your story, okay? We shared some of our story with you, but we asked to hear from you guys as well. That's because this week is all about you. And so help us serve you better by introducing yourself. And that leads into the action items, okay? This is a challenge. This is not just a master class or a course. It's a challenge. It's live. We're here with you. And so we've got action items for you each day. The welcome video and the meet and greet gave you your first action item. It's the same one. Do it, okay? What are the action items for? Well, first of all, they're so that we can get to know you, to hear from you and hear your takeaways and hear your questions and serve you better. But by doing that, we want to make it a little bit fun. So the action items qualify you for giveaways. We're going to be doing some giveaways this week. It's a lot of fun, and the action items qualify you for the giveaways. We just want to have fun with you guys this week. And so giveaways are an awesome way to do that. So there's going to be giveaways all throughout the week. We'll be giving out some gift cards, and we've got a big giveaway for everyone as well this week. And so we are Southern, and if you watched the meet and greet, you already know that. And if you didn't, watch the meet and greet. We're Southern, and we like to eat. You're going to be hearing words like recipe and ingredients all week long. There's a huge distinction between a recipe and a template. But for now, we're going to jump ahead and eat our dessert first. We're going to get to that fresh pecan pie, hot out of the oven, and talk about the big giveaway for the week. Greg and I we have an implementation program, our coaching program. We've worked with hundreds of students over the past several years. We'll tell you more about it later this week. But that leads us to the big giveaway for the week. Half off of a membership to our coaching program. We are giving away 50% off of a membership to our coaching program to you guys. It costs people as much as $12K right now to work with us. Now, this is not a made-up number, and we've put something together that's special just for you guys in the challenge. Our program is a step-by-step recipe. It's not a template, okay? A template, here's the difference in a recipe and a template, okay? A template is a framework, a blueprint, but you still have to find the ingredients and be creative and put in some elbow grease, okay? A template gives you instructions, but you still need the ingredients, okay? A recipe gives you the ingredients and the instructions, and you just follow along. No creativity, no fill in the blanks, just follow the recipe and repeat. Imagine if a recipe had you fill in the blanks, like it would make no sense. Like you're trying to make chocolate chip cookies and you've got the instructions to make chocolate chip cookies, but you have to go get the ingredients and you get pepperoni instead of chocolate chips, cake batter instead of cookie dough, salt instead of sugar. Okay, so often this is what slows a lot of people down or stops them altogether. They find the information and the instructions, so they take action, but there's still too much they have to figure out. So we love recipes, and our course, our program has the core strategy, if you will, is the recipe. We give you the ingredients and the instructions. We combine that with coaching calls every single week to keep you moving, to answer your questions, to hold you accountable, to encourage you, and to make sure that your action is all going in the right direction. And there's a Facebook group with all of the coaches, Greg and myself and our coaches and students all together in one place, guys. It's amazing, okay? So we also include a lot of resources there, tools, softwares, plugins, and tutorials of things that will help you get there more quickly, shortcuts and ideas of things that will get you moving quickly, and our own personal collection of mental models and mindset material that have impacted us significantly and contributed, hugely to our success. We give you the recipe, we coach you and work with you to get you moving. It's an amazing group. Every call is just dripping, chock full of value, ideas, excellent Q&A. It's amazing, and the results are there. We'll tell you more about it at the end of the week. We've got a lot to teach you and show you, and some strategies to share with you before then. So our coaching program, guys, students are getting results. Our students are getting results. That's the most important thing. Nothing else matters besides results, and the results are there. It's an incredible group. It's an amazing community, and we couldn't be happier. We look forward to that. Make sure that you do the action item each day to be qualified for the giveaways, including this one. You've got to do the action item each day. And so the first giveaway will be tomorrow. So hang with us, participate, interact, and do the action item to be qualified. And of course, you can do that live or on the replay. It's going to be fun. So guys, today, day one, your true competition. Today is so important. It's all about showing you that you can be successful. Most people assume that it's going to be difficult, that it has to be difficult, and that it absolutely will be difficult. They make many assumptions that simply aren't true. And one of those is this. They assume that the competition will be fierce. And we're going to break down that for you today. So guys, right now, drop a 1 in the comments if you're ready to do this thing, the Make Internet Marketing Simple Challenge, day one, your true competition. We're ready. We want to know that you're ready. Let's do this thing. And guys, we've got good news. The news is good. But first, this is Kevin. This is Kevin Holloman. He's an amazing guy, and we want to tell you about Kevin. Kevin, just a couple of years ago, he delivered beer for a living, which I had no idea until I met Kevin how hard that is, carrying around 80, 100-pound pallets all day long out of a truck and loading them up into a truck in the morning and then one by one into stops all day long. Kevin delivered beer. He lived in a trailer. He was just getting by working 14 to 18 hours a day. That is not an exaggeration at all. 5 to 7 days a week. That is not an exaggeration at all. Doing hard work, guys. Kevin was underappreciated, overworked, and underpaid. Now, that used to be Kevin. This is Kevin now. And we're going to revisit this in a minute. But Kevin moved into this house, and here's some of Kevin's income, and we want to talk about this, okay? Kevin quit his job and bought a house for his family at the same time. Quit his job and bought a house at the same time. Now, we love that. Listen, I want to point something very significant out about this screenshot over here, okay? This is one product, okay? This is just one product of the many that Kevin promotes. And this product is not even his. This isn't even something that Kevin is selling. He doesn't do anything but sell this product and get paid, okay? This is one income stream made up of one product that's not even his, and it comes from one traffic source. Kevin does a lot of things, and this is just one of them. And I want to ask you, how many people would $340 per day help you or change your life significantly? How many people would that be more than you make at your job in a day? Perhaps a lot more. Don't be shy. It's way more than Greg and I have ever made at a job in our entire life. So I want you to drop a 2 in the comments right now. And don't be shy. My whole life was a 2 right now in the comments, and Greg's whole life was a 2 as well until we started doing what we're doing right now. Drop a 2 in the comments if you're like, man, that would be awesome. $340 a day on autopilot, which we're getting ahead of ourselves here, on autopilot without even actively working for it. Life changing. So drop a 2 if that resonates with you. All right. So Kevin, he quit his job and bought a house and started living in freedom all at the same time. And he is to this day. How do I know? Because he's one of our best friends. He's absolutely crushing it. And he's one of the amazing people in our program. And so that gets us pumped up so much for seeing what has happened in Kevin's life. Now, listen, how was Kevin able to do all this? How? Because what you believe about competition is a lie, okay? Oops, sorry, it's glitched on me. Here's the deal, guys. The life that you want, the dreams in your heart, the things that you want to experience in your life, you can have them. I'm not special. Greg's not special. Kevin's not special. We have that, and you can have it too. And don't just take our word for it. Here's just a few of the hundreds of people that we've worked with in the last several years. Every single one of the people are just like Kevin. It is amazing to me to look at this screenshot and see these people that we've worked with, who we now know, who are our friends, who are all crushing it online. Job quitters, income builders, people who their life is getting better by the day. It's absolutely amazing and blows me away to look at this and see all of these people. And so here's a tiny, minuscule, molecule snapshot of our students' results, okay? Our students are seeing results like these every single day. And as you can see and look across here, you see $5,000 weeks, and you see $700 days, and just all kinds of stuff on here. This doesn't even encapsulate one day of Greg and Kevin and myself and our students, okay? Here's the deal, guys. All these people are doing exactly what we do and exactly what we teach and coach all of our students to do. And they are all doing exactly what we are about to show you, okay? How are we all doing the same thing and all getting results like this? Because the idea of competition is a lie. And so this is an illustration that we made and put together for you guys, and we're going to play it now, and then we're going to pick up here So I'm going to push
Video, I want
play.
to talk
You
about the
guys should be able
lie
to
of
hear it.
competition
Let
and
me
to give you an
know in the
illustration to help you
comments if
overcome
you
any limiting
cannot
beliefs or
hear the video.
roadblocks that you might have that are holding you back from doing the thing that you're interested in or the thing that you're good at and really taking it to the next level. So don't let the fear of competition stop you from ever getting started. At some point in life, if you really want something and if it's really important to you, you'll do something about it. So you have to give yourself permission to take action because nobody's going to do that for you. Nobody's going to tap you on the shoulder and say it's okay to go down this route or go into this niche or this industry or start this business. You have to make that decision yourself. Now, eventually, once you start to have some success, people will be attracted to you and they'll support and encourage you. But a lot of times in the beginning, most people aren't going to support your decision and pat you on the back and give you all these resources and tips and help. You just have to make that decision yourself and give yourself permission to get started. Now, most of the stuff that you're probably interested in doing, especially when it comes to online marketing and affiliate marketing, it's not that hard. Don't let the fact that maybe you haven't gone to school and gotten an MBA or gotten a certain certificate or whatever to qualify you or, quote, give yourself permission to do this thing. Just go out and do it. Most all the stuff that people are doing that's kind of next level from all the stuff that you learn in school, they didn't learn in school. They don't teach this stuff anywhere. You just have to seek this out. Usually this information's in books. You find it in private masterminds or speaking to people at live events or various courses and projects. It's outside the realm of the traditional higher education path that we're all taught to go down. So don't think that you have to be an expert at copywriting or persuasion and all this stuff. Again, that can certainly help you out later, but honestly, just having passion and taking action, taking massive action in the beginning is what's going to get you those initial results. And then once you get results, you can circle back around, come back around and learn more about persuasion, sales, direct response marketing, and mastering those skills is only going to improve your results. But another thing that holds a lot of people back is, not having a design background or thinking that you got to outsource everything just to get started. Don't think that you have to have everything pretty and perfect just to get started. That was one of the many things that held me back in the beginning because I do have a design background and I like things to look pretty and look nice. But honestly, a lot of times most people don't even care how certain things look online. They just care about results. And most of the time, ugly things actually convert better. And I think this is because it doesn't set off as many red flags that alert that person that they're actually being sold to. They just see you as a normal person just like themselves. So I want to quickly illustrate the truth about competition. So the idea of competition is something that held me back for a really long time until I kind of figured this out. So this illustration applies to pretty much any niche or product or industry. So on the left-hand side, we have the Earth, the planet as a whole, all the billions of people on the planet. And then as we move farther to the right, you can see this next category, this next circle right here is people that actually care or are interested in the same thing you are. So in my case, it would be affiliate marketing or SEO or making money online. This is probably actually a lot smaller than this in comparison to the whole population of the planet, but it significantly shaves off a large portion of the population. So if you're interested in cars or fashion or woodworking or whatever it is, there's only a handful of people on the planet that are actually interested in that same thing. So that's where we're starting from with this idea of competition. And then we've got an even smaller group of people that are actually brave enough to do that thing. So maybe it's playing basketball or particular sports. Maybe you love sports, but you don't play. You're not brave enough to actually try out for a team or a league. So an even smaller portion of the people that are interested in that thing are actually brave enough to do it. And then of that group of people, there's an even smaller group that are actually kind of good at that thing. So of all the people that play basketball or sports, for instance, there's only a very, very, very small portion of those people that are actually kind of good at it. These might be the people that maybe have made it to the NBA, not necessarily the best of the best, but they're really good. They have the confidence to actually do that thing. And then the smallest group of people that you see here is the people that are actually good at that thing and that are specifically basically doing the exact same thing that you're doing, maybe with that particular niche or that industry. That's your true competition. That's where your actual competition begins. So for me, with affiliate marketing and SEO, maybe that second circle is all the people that are interested in making money online. These are the people that actually take any action whatsoever. Maybe they took a course, maybe they invested in a coach, or went to a live event. They took some sort of action, and maybe they didn't even follow through on the information or software that they purchased, but they did take some sort of action. And then the next circle may be the people that are actually interested in affiliate marketing and SEO, and they're actually doing SEO. And then as we niche down and go down a little bit smaller, the tiniest dot that you see here represents the small group of people on the entire planet that are combining affiliate marketing with SEO, that are specifically creating content and trying to rank for keywords and products that I might be also promoting. So when it comes to my true competition of people that are actually legitimately competing with me and are actually kind of good at SEO, it's really, really small. And this applies to pretty much any niche or product or industry. Whatever business you're in, your actual real competition is extremely small. So hopefully this illustration helps simplify the truth about competition and how ridiculously small your actual competition is. So if you're having any hang-ups that are keeping you from moving forward and taking any action whatsoever, or you're struggling with giving yourself permission to just move forward and take some action, then I hope through this illustration and this video, this will serve to eliminate any kind of limiting beliefs or whatever it is that's holding you back from actually moving forward with whatever it is you're interested in pursuing.
Wow. Every time that I see that video, I'm just blown away I remember the first time that Greg sent me that video and said, I was thinking about competition and just from all the students that we worked with and all the conferences that we go through, all the people that we talk to, this idea is powerful. And so, man, amazing. So I want to share some examples with you about this. So the myth of competition. Okay, I want you to think for a minute, all right? Starbucks. How many Starbucks are there? Not just in the country, in the same city, in the same town, in the same area. I make this joke a lot about a Starbucks next to a Starbucks, across the street from a Starbucks, next to a CVS with a Starbucks in it. And yet they all sell coffee all day long. They all have people in there on their laptops and tablets working and drinking coffee, every single one of them. I think about how many Pizza Hut and Domino's and Papa John's examples. There are multiple of those just in our area, and people order from every single one of them. Something that a friend of mine who's just a scrappy entrepreneur said. He said, when I was younger, my mom said, dude, if you want to be successful, just be a Me Too business. Don't try to come up with anything original. Just start a business doing what other people are doing that's already working, and you already know there's a market for it. And he said it can be a simple, plumbers and people with trades like that make good money. It's like, man, just start doing that. Just do something that people need every single day. Just be a Me Too business, and you can have a good life without ever having to do anything special, anything original, anything that stands out. Guys, the myth of competition holds people back, that people think if somebody else is already doing it, then there's no way that I can do that too, that I can get started now too. And so many people, they quit before they ever start. Guys, how many plumbers and electricians, how many car detail and auto shops and body shops, restaurants, quick stops, grocery stores, bank branches in every single little town, guys, and people use all of them. And when a new one comes along, people immediately use them too. And so the myth of that is the myth of competition, that if somebody else is already doing it, then there's no way that I can get started right now. There's no way that I could do that too. I couldn't make money. They're already making the money. Here are some truths to combat the myth of competition, okay? Listen, You can always get started. You can always get started. I don't care how many people are doing it. I don't care how saturated it seems. You can always get started. There's always room for you. There's always new products, guys. There's new products every single day. So people may have the ones from yesterday, but today there's brand new products. There's brand new opportunities. There's brand new things for you to do. There's always a new audience to tap into, literally new people, new humans, people coming of age, new niches, new areas of interest, new things that people are getting into. You know, I was around for the Beanie Babies craze. There's always a craze. There's always a popular thing that comes out of nowhere and grabs everyone's attention and then fades into the background. And while some people stick with that thing for the rest of their life, there's another one every single day. Guys, there's always new searches. People are at 50% of searches online every single day are brand new. So even if people have yesterday's searches on lockdown, half of the ones today are brand new. Okay, so no matter how solidified, how locked down somebody seems to be with a niche or a product or an audience, people come along with new interests every single day. They're looking for new things. They're buying new things. They are pulling out their card and buying new things. And the same thing happens tomorrow and the next day and the next day. There's Starbucks everywhere, and yet there's also local coffee shops everywhere here in Austin too. And they're filled with people as well all day long, every single day. They're slinging coffee and their tables are full of people hanging out and working remotely there. There is no shortage of customers, okay? That doesn't mean that someone new can't come along and open up a coffee shop. In fact, the opposite's true. The market's there. People love it. If somebody else comes up and opens a coffee shop tomorrow, people are going to go check it out. And I guarantee you they will have business from the day they open forward. Guys, that's the myth of competition. Now, if Kevin can do it and all of these people can do it, so can you, guys. And I want you to catch that. Listen, we already told you we're nobody special. Greg's done it. I've done it. We're doing it. Kevin's doing it. All of these guys are doing it. Hundreds more people are doing it every single day. And if they're doing it, so can you. And so we're going to introduce you to our process today because we want to show you just how simple that what we do is, okay? And don't worry, we're going to be talking about this all week long. We're going to be showing you how this works every single day of the week this week with fresh examples. And so today, don't worry about, we're going to run through it and don't think, oh my gosh, I don't understand it or I didn't quite catch that. I'm going to be behind. No, we're going to spend all week walking you through this so that you can do this, so that you can get started and so that you start to do exactly what we've done, because you now know that competition is a myth and you can do this thing, okay? So we're going to run through our steps here, and Greg, feel free to jump in at any time, man. I know that I talk and kind of run away with it, and you guys will see how Greg and I work. Greg's a doer. Greg's the one that even before me sat down and put all this stuff together and figured all this stuff out. We've been on this journey for a long, long time. And so I'm more of the extrovert. Greg's more of the introvert. And we work together kind of yin yang. And so Greg, you dive in at any time throughout this and we'll drive this home. So this is our simple 5-step process, guys. Identify a product. There are billions. Gather keywords. Very, very simple. Generate website. And don't worry a bit. We're going to walk through all of these in a minute, okay? Send traffic to an offer. And the last step is my absolute favorite. Collect commissions. And so, step 1, guys, identify a product. So today's example is ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is a software that people use to build websites, landing pages, sales funnels, all kinds of things. It's just a click, point and click. It's really, really awesome. It's a great product. It's got a great affiliate program. It pays well. It pays you recurring off of people's subscription every single month. Great product. It's awesome. Okay. So you want to promote that product? Great. We've identified ClickFunnels as a product today. Now, step 2, gather keywords. That may sound like, some of you guys, if you've been in the space before, you're like, oh yeah, all this Google stuff, all this search engine stuff, all this, man, that stuff gets complicated really quickly. Well, this challenge is called the Make Internet Marketing Simple Challenge, and we're about to show you the most simple thing you could imagine this week. And so all we have to do is go and get the keywords that are already out there. They're already out there. There are dozens of free tools that you can go right now and type in any product under the sun like ClickFunnels, and it will give you all the things that people are searching for, all the questions that they're asking about that product, all the things they want to know about that product. And so here's the good news, guys. All we have to do is go and get the keywords that are already out there. We don't have to know anything about the product. We don't have to guess what people are searching for, what they're asking, what they're wanting to know. There are dozens of free tools, okay? No ingenuity, no creativity, no being an expert or becoming an expert, no figuring anything out, no detective work, none of that, okay? All the information about this product is already out there. And every single question that people are asking about this product is already out there too. Does that make sense? Drop a 3 if you're with us right now. If you're like, okay, that's really cool. That's really, just pick a product. I don't need to be an expert or even become one. Everything that I need already exists out there, and all I've got to do is just a little bit of putting it together. Drop a 3 right now if you're like, okay, Tyler, okay, Greg, I can do that. Man, I'm getting pumped up right now because I love what we do, and we're so excited to show it to you this week. All right. Listen, step 3, generate website. Don't worry. Don't worry. Guys, with our process, with what we're going to be walking you through this week, it's point and click. It's all point and click. Forget any form of web development, web design, code, none of that. Greg and I both started doing this with no background. It's just point and click. We use simple tools and simple things. That's it, guys. We generate a website that takes all those keywords and basically casts a big net in the water. Instead of fishing with a fishing pole, we just throw a net in there and catch all the fish that we can and rinse and repeat. It's that simple. It's point and click. And so here's all that we do. You ready for this? Are you ready for the secret sauce? Are you ready? Look, drop a 4. We're on step 4, and we're on number 4 right now. Drop a 4 if you're like, I'm ready for the secret sauce. I got news, guys. It's so easy. We take people who are saying, we want ClickFunnels, and we send them to ClickFunnels, and they buy ClickFunnels. Why? Because they want ClickFunnels, and they were looking for ClickFunnels, and we sent them to ClickFunnels, and they bought ClickFunnels. Doesn't that make sense? Isn't that like the simplest sales process in the world? It's really that simple. It's really that easy. And the last step, step 5, is a lot of fun. Collect. I love it. That's Greg. In case you're on your phone and our little thumbnail small, that's Greg. Collect commissions, aka get paid. It's that simple. It's that simple. Internet marketing is that simple. We take people who say, I want something, we send them to that thing, and they buy it, and we get paid, and we rinse and repeat all day, every day. It's that simple. We sell without selling. We don't ever have to go and knock on doors like a door-to-door salesman and find the people. We get in front of people who are already looking for it, show them what they're looking for, and they buy, and we get paid. It's simple as that, guys. This process is that easy. 5 simple steps. and you don't have to do any of the things that you've probably ever been taught that you have to do it. Is that pretty awesome? We're on step 5. We're on number 5. Drop a 5 if you're like, okay, 5. These 5 steps makes a lot of sense. I'm with you guys, okay? Drop a 5 in the comments right now, live and on the replay. Hey, this sounds awesome. Listen, guys, you're not competing with Kevin. You're not competing with me. You're not competing with Greg. You're not competing with these people that we showed you. Or you're not competing with them. Guys, there's so many products. There's billions of products. This process is infinite. There's infinite products, and there's new ones every day. And there's infinite searches, and there's new ones every day. Each one of us is not even a drop in the ocean, guys. We are not even a percent of a percent of a percent of a percent. We are so small. Greg can do it. Kevin can do it. Everyone you just saw can do it. I can do it. And you can do it too. And that is possibly the most important thing that you need to hear. So many people that we work with, that we coach, that we teach, we sit down one-on-one, they just need to know that they can do it, because it feels so often like we can't. It feels like everyone else has got it figured out and we don't, and we're never going to. And guys, today is about breaking through the myth of competition, the lie of competition. You can do it. And I want you to just drop in the comments right now, I can do it. I can do it. Just think of it as an affirmation. You need to put that out into the universe, into the world, out into the open. I can do it. This process is infinite. You're not competing with anybody. You can do this too. So, guys, that is your true competition. That is your true competition. Competition is a myth. Competition is a lie. And this gets us pumped up. We've been teaching this to hundreds of people for years, and we're still doing it, and our students are still doing it, and you can do it too. Is that awesome? Is that awesome? Drop up 6 if that's awesome. Hey, that's awesome. I like this. I can do this. All right. Listen, guys, this is your action item. So this is your second action item. You have one action item from the welcome video and the meet and greet that you've got to do. And then this is the next action item, okay? We're getting to know you this week, guys. We're here to serve you this week. We're getting to know you by asking you to share. Go live in this group, and it's a private group. Only the people in the challenge can see it. Like your boss can't see it, your friends, nobody. Only here. That's why we use Facebook and this group as a platform for this, because it works so well. The replays stick around. You guys can comment. You guys can post. You guys can go live. It's awesome. So go live in this group and just share your biggest takeaway from today. Anything that gave you an aha moment, a light bulb moment. Guys, ask us any questions that you have, okay? And we'll do our best to answer them and work them in throughout the week. Or share any other thoughts that you have with us as well. We will get to hear from you. Therefore, we will get to serve you better and know you better. And it will reinforce what you've learned today by talking about it. And speaking of talking about it, VIP, guys, one thing that we're doing this week that's just absolutely amazing is VIP. VIP is on. Listen, sometimes you just need to hear one thing that makes everything click. When you hear the right thing at the right time, bam, everything makes sense. All these things that you've been working on, all these things that you've invested in, all these things you've tried to figure out, all these things you've heard the gurus and experts and people who are doing it say, all click and all come together. It accelerates the process and saves you time and saves you money, sometimes years, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars spent trying and failing over and over, continuing to invest your precious time and your precious money into things that don't work. One spark is all it takes, guys, to light the flame. So we want you to get as much as you can from this week. So VIP is happening Monday through Thursday nights. It is a live Zoom call with Greg and myself and everyone in VIP. And we can take a deeper dive into the topic of each day, or you can ask us anything. Hit us with your questions. It's a one-on-one time together to talk with us, to get answers, to get moving. We'll be hearing from you, and we'll share thoughts, ideas, suggestions, and strategies. It's an incredible time of one-on-one. So we want to hear from you. We want to hear where you've succeeded, where you've struggled, what's worked, what hasn't, what you're wanting to do, what you're trying to do. And we will throw out ideas and strategies to get you. This could be a game changer. You might be so close and there's just one thing that you need to hear, and you just need to get in a place where you can ask the right question to the right people at the right time. And so I love this. This happens every single time on day one of VIP. Somebody shows up, asks a question, we answer it, and we get a statement like this: man, this whole week was worth it right there. That's what I needed to hear. That's what I needed to know. Man, that is exactly where I've been stuck. I never thought about that. I never heard that. I never knew that. Wow, that's what I needed. This week is already a raving success. In fact, I'm pumped up now from being on this call with you guys. I'm about to sit down and do it and get to work and get to implementing and doing. And so, guys, sometimes there's just one thing you need to hear that will make all of this worth it and so much more. And so join VIP right now. Get off of here. Go to that link below, mimschallenge.com/join VIP. I'm going to drop a link in the comments right after we end this live. VIP is on tonight at 6 p.m. Central. It's recorded, and you get lifetime replays. It is the best thing that you can do this week. Join VIP, and we will see all of you tonight at 6 p.m. Central in VIP.